In this tutorial, we will be learning some basic things that are required in the following tutorials. So, the important three things that we are about to learn in this chapter are: one, bond energy; two, bond length; and three, bond polarity. So, what does bond energy mean? Bond energy means how strong is the bond, that is, how much energy does the bond have. So, it basically means the strength of the bond, how difficult it is to break the bond. So, the more the bond energy, the difficult it is to break the bond. Hence, more bond energy means more energy required to break the bond, more energy required to break the bond. So this is the basic meaning of bond energy. The more the bond strength, the more energy we need to supply to break the bond. So now, how is bond length related to bond energy? Now, in general term, we know that a long stick is easier to break than a shorter stick. So same is the case in this too. So the smaller the bond length, the higher the bond energy. So bond length is inversely proportional to bond energy. That is, if we have a longer bond, we need less energy. If we have a longer bond, that means it has less strength, so it is easier to break the bond. Now, why is this the case? That is, why does longer bond require less energy to break? Because let's consider a compound cell, HCl and HBr. So in this case, both the case we have same atom, hydrogen, but now bromine is larger than chlorine. So suppose we consider chlorine as this, then bromine is bigger than this. So the distance between the center is less in this case, but the distance between the center is higher in this case. So the bonded electrons are less attracted by the nucleus because the bond length is higher. Hence, since the bonded electrons are attracted less, so the increase in bond length means the decrease in energy. That's a simple case. And last, what does bond polarity mean? Polarity means how polar is the bond. That is the difference between the electronegativity difference between the atoms. The electronegativity difference between the atoms. So suppose we consider HCl molecule. We know that chlorine is electronegative and hydrogen is electropositive. So it has bond polarity. Now let us consider HBr. Now since we have same atom at our left hand side, but we have changed the molecule at our right hand side. That is, chlorine is replaced by bromine. Both of these are halogens, so both of these have a tendency to gain electron, hence they are electronegative. So bromine is also electronegative and hydrogen is also electropositive. But how is the electronegativity in HCl compared to HBr? Now, HBr is larger in size, so it is difficult for bromine to attract electron towards its side. So the electronegativity in bromine is less than chlorine. Since the electronegativity in bromine is less than chlorine, the bond is less polar in this case. This is less polar, this is more polar compared to each other. That is, for bond to be polar, we must have an electronegative atom bonded with a positive atom, and to compare the electronic polarity between two molecules, we must see the electronegativity difference. And one thing you need to know throughout your A-level chemistry is that the electronegativity difference between H and carbon is almost zero. We consider it to be zero. So hydrogen and carbon have electronegativity same. So the difference between the electronegativity is zero. Now, how does bond polarity relate with bond energy? The more the bond is polar, the more it is easier for it to be broken down. So why is this? Why does this happen? Because polar molecules are more reactive. They can be easily broken down. Chlorine and hydrogen. Since the electronegativity difference in this case is higher, so this bond can be easily broken down. Hence, more polar means more reactive. More polar means more reactive. So let's revise what I have learned in this tutorial. Bond strength means the bond energy, that is how much strength is needed for a bond to be broken down. So more energy must be supplied to break the bond. And next, bond length. The longer the bond, the easier it is to break it. So bond length is inversely proportional to bond strength. And last but not least, bond polarity. Bond polarity means the electronegativity difference between two bonded atoms in molecule. And the more the bond polarity, the more reactive the atom is, because it's easier to break the bond. And to compare the polarity between two molecules, we must see the electronegativity difference between two bonded atoms in a molecule.